Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces August 1, 2022. Today's new moon puts you in an excellent place to make improvements and updates to your lifeo, mainly with finances, business, work, and health. You're building more confidence with your goals and plans. This lunation brings forward-looking, take-charge energy to your life. There may be new responsibilities, recognition, or a position or project on the horizon. There can be the need to follow the rules or straighten out an area of your life. If you desire to move up a notch in your professional life, you'll soon feel you have the tools necessary to do so. Otherwise, it can be a time of helpful tweaks to improve your reputation or focus. Take the time to plan and act rather than react, especially with today's Mercury-Uranus transit also in play. The pace can be a little too quick, and you might feel out of step with the rest of the world temporarily. Flexibility is your best strategy, as allowing for the unexpected can help reduce the tension. Extremely challenging energy lies ahead today. Run for the hills. This will bring incredible tension and anxiety for you to face, and yes, your personal life and partnerships are also being highlighted. Electric Uranus, the planet of chaos, rebellion, and revolution, has been touring your solar 7th house of partnerships for quite some time. He will charge into barbed wire and get tangled into a trap, ensnared by a sneaky Mercury, who is spinning in your solar 10th house of achievement. This ensures extremely difficult fights that could erupt with your lover, either triggered by your career or even jealousy. What do you want to accomplish in your career path? A new professional cycle has commenced under the new moon in Leo. Go forward with warmth and enthusiasm as you soak up every opportunity to be celebrated for your accomplishments. As this is unfolding, Jupiter will also station retrograde in Aries. Part of focusing on your career path may be reeling it back with some of your routines or unproductive habits during Jupiter retrograde. By focusing on what truly matters, you will experience even greater success in your profession. Your imagination could be out of control. Your mind will be buzzing with wild ideas. In the middle of your morning commute, you could come up with an idea for a mechanical invention. Or while you are in the shower, your mind might present you with the perfect outline for a screenplay. Try to take a few minutes to capture those elusive inspirations. Jot down your ideas in a notebook or journal so that you can look at them again later and examine the costs in further detail. You could be coming up with something that could bring you real success. You are in a state of siege in your own home and in your family circle. People are criticizing you constantly and you feel you're doing everything wrong. Take time to reflect before retorting, because they could actually be right on some points. If you react in a sober way, your family will regain their trust in you very quickly. You'll be surprised how quickly the situation turns around again and you're on top, so just let your roommate or sweetie have their way this time. You find the idea of meeting new people difficult, not really something you want to contemplate. If this is actually how you feel, then far better to wait a while and reflect on what you really want to achieve. When this is done, the idea of dating has a realistic purpose with much higher chances for success. Have you been looking to branch out in a new direction? If so, this could be the day when you get the lead of a lifetime. Or you might receive some unexpected information indicating possible new sources of income that you could pursue on your own. No matter what, new doors of opportunity are going to open for you that could make a big difference in your lifestyle and catapult you into a higher socioeconomic bracket. Make the most of it all. Today, you're going to have a moment of pause, a relaxation period when you can take stock. The vibrations of the moment will be encouraging you to sort out the people in your life who are just acquaintances and those who are your real friends, what your profound desires are as opposed to those imposed on you from outside, and the superficial from the eternal in a serious way. You are hesitating about making a complete change in your comportment so that you can adapt more gently to situations, notably with your friends and family. But you have a supple mind so that you always fall on your feet. Be aware of this. With the moon not only still in your friendship sector after yesterday's new moon but aligned with Mercury, the planet of communication, this is something that is still taking on a life of its own. With Jupiter, in his first full day in retrograde motion in your relationship sector set to form a friendly aspect to the Sun in your friendship sector tomorrow, the stars are aligning in a unique and auspicious way. A powerful time for friendship and relationship building includes opportunities for new beginnings and to revisit the past. Today's friendly aspect between the moon, still in your friendship sector after yesterday's new moon, and both Chiron and Eris in your relationship sector is a small taste of things to come. By tomorrow it will be the Sun and Jupiter, the two most powerful bodies in the solar system, in the same position, with support for friendship and relationship building growing by the day. Our eyes in the sky. Your thoughts are fast, and you express them confidently, while witty Mercury continues its partnership with bold, self-assured Leo today. There's a glint in your eye as you dramatically retell a story of something that happened to you that might or might not be totally true, and you love the way your audience hangs on your every word even if they know some of the details are sus. A Mercury-Saturn opposition spoils some of the fun, however, as it sternly warns you to stay away from the drama that you love. This strict aspect is full of warnings about the potential negative consequences of your actions, and it encourages you to think very carefully about what you're about to say before you say it. This is in direct contrast to the slightly mischievous quality of the fun-loving Mercury-Leo partnership, but it isn't bad advice. Tonight, the moon sextiles Venus, making you want to connect with your most intimate companion. Popularity and charm come naturally to you, and it's mainly just a question of being yourself and sharing your feelings openly with others. This is an ideal time to focus on relaxation and sharing with friends and family, particularly with the moon waning at this time. There is also a chance that a new relationship could start. In the late morning, the moon enters Virgo, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, our emotional equilibrium hinges on our ability to make sense of the landscape around us. We might be more consumed with organizing, problem-solving, or decluttering. We tend to intellectualize our feelings, which can be positive or negative depending on the circumstance. Finding methods to be of service to the greater community can provide a sense of stability. The cosmic weather is then quiet until after nightfall, when Mercury in Leo opposes Saturn in Aquarius, limiting our ability to express ourselves. It seems that our voice is not being heard. Our opinions may be maligned by the collective, or our personal opinions drowned out by the crowd. This could be a projection on our part, but one that diminishes our confidence and causes us to feel fundamentally misunderstood. Negative thinking is a symptom of this aspect, so we should avoid having serious conversations or signing contracts today. We are better off attending to detailed work or research projects. The alternative interpretation of this aspect is that we may receive bad news or are left waiting for intel that was expected to arrive. This influence engenders intimacy, helping us to feel safe expressing our unorthodox opinions, unpopular beliefs, or rebellious inclinations with those who stimulate us intellectually and romantically. Venus in Gemini enjoys variety and diversity, and the people we connect with now won't be scared away by our weirdness, those qualities we tend to hold back or hide from public view due to our fear of censure. Subsequently, we feel gratified that we can be our truest selves. This is an ideal transit for parties or social gatherings, meetings of the mind that result in meetings of the heart.